When people think of Fortnite, the first thing that comes to mind is always Battle Royale. The crazy skins, the builds, the live events, the crossovers, it's basically the face of the game. But a lot of people forget that Fortnite didn't start with any of that. In fact, it started with a completely different mode, Save the World. It was PvE, not PvP. Instead of dropping into an island and fighting 100 players, you teamed up with your friends to build defenses, craft weapons and fight off waves of zombie creatures called husks. That was the original Fortnite. So what actually happened to Save the World? Why did it fall off so hard? And does it still matter today? Let's break it down. Hey guys, it's Dark Cloud. Thank you for tuning into this video. If you haven't already, please make sure to like and subscribe so you don't miss out on any videos in the future. It's July 2017 and Fortnite launched with only one mode, Save the World. Battle Royale didn't even exist yet. Save the World was this unique mix of base building, tower defense and co-op survival. You would gather materials, craft weapons and try to defend objectives from waves of husks. It had a full campaign with cutscenes, voice acting and some world building. You could also either play solo or squad up with other friends, and there was a lot of loot and progression to grind through. Players played for early access and Epic promised it would eventually go free to play. At the time, people thought this was going to be the next big PvE experience. Then came the turning point, Fortnite Battle Royale mode. Epic saw the success of games like PUBG and quickly put together their own version using Fortnite's own systems, and somehow it just exploded. It went viral basically overnight. Streamers jumped on it, YouTubers made content around it, Epic realized where the attention and money was going. So they shifted everything towards Battle Royale. Constant updates, new content, live events, collaborations, it was all Battle Royale focused. Meanwhile, Save the World started getting ignored. Once Battle Royale took over, Save the World got pushed to the side. People were still playing it, but you could tell Epic stopped prioritizing it. The updates got slower and events became repetitive, so it started to feel like it was being abandoned. To make matters even worse, it never actually went free to play like they promised. So unless you bought it early, you couldn't even try the mode without paying. And what made most new players unbothered to try it was the fact that the most popular part of Fortnite was completely free. By 2020, Epic officially stated that Save the World would enter maintenance mode, which basically means no more major updates and just bug fixes and some tweaks. Although Battle Royale's success definitely overshadowed Save the World, to be fair, did have some problems of its own. The game was kind of a mess to get into, the menus were cluttered, and the crafting and hero systems in the game were a bit confusing. It also didn't have the viral spark. There weren't many wild clips or moments to post. Streamers didn't really play it and it just wasn't exciting in the same way that Battle Royale was. So it never had that moment where it took off with masses. On top of that, Epic pretty much stopped talking about it. No patch notes and no community updates. Nowadays, it feels like the main reason anyone would even play Save the World was if they bought the Founders Edition back before 2020 just to complete daily quests and earn V-Bucks to use on the Battle Royale item shop. For me personally, that's the only thing I've been doing ever since I bought Save the World in 2019 during Season X. I would just log in, check my daily quests, go into 1 or 2 missions to complete them just for the V-Bucks to use on the item shop. Could Save the World make a comeback one day? Maybe, but only if Epic really wanted to make that happen. They could make it free to play, which that alone would bring in a lot of new players, and then they could tie it into the battle pass so people could earn XP while playing Save the World, so people could earn XP for the battle pass. Even just small seasonal events or challenges would help show that the game isn't fully dead. Save the World fell off. It did have potential, but Epic moved on and most of the player base did as well. The mode didn't really evolve and updates slowed down, so it's more of a forgotten and side mode now than anything else. That's about all I've got to say on this topic. If you did enjoy it, once again, please make sure to drop a like, and I'll see you in the next one.